Yep, James Pond. It's a weird looking game. It's like a fish is like a James Bond, like a superhero detective type of fish. I guess he swims around and does James Bond type stuff. Who we got? Yeah. We got lag. We got Anissa Gurr. Bum crack pick, huh? James Pond? Yeah. No, it's like it's, I don't know. I've never played the game, but I guess if you can have like a Mighty Mouse, you might as well have a fish for a James Bond. James Bond fish, no match for me. That's true. Hey, Mark. So, I'm going to look and see if Scott's doing the show this morning. If he is, I'll probably shut this one down a little early and go over and give him a hell of a time. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he's already live. So we'll just sit here and talk a while and then we'll go over there. Tom, back in your days, you used to make dolls out of meat and chicken bones. That's right. You used to play with sticks and rocks. There were always sticks and rocks. Storage auction target. I'm bidding on an online auction. It's kind of my local auction. It's an online, just buy lots. I get enough stuff doing that pretty much, Mark. I don't have to buy storage units. Plus, I don't have just a ton of room for the big stuff like furniture and refrigerators. But I know you can, there's a good potential to make a ton of money with storage lockers. As evidenced by your last video. Hey, 24K, go look, you see Sarcastic Storage Stacker there? You need to subscribe to his channel and look at his last video about buying gold Krugerrands. Pretty impressive. He got more than one. He got more than two. He got more than five. The big stuff sells pretty fast and for good money. Yeah, but all I have is my carport, and we keep our cars in it, so there's no room for me to store big stuff. Unless I rented a storage unit of my own, I really don't want to do that. I don't like monthly fees. I don't like. Yeah, there you go. $20,000 worth. So it's pretty cool. I mean, he just walks in and gets it. I guess Mark is rich. He just goes in and buys $20,000 worth of gold. If I only had a garage. Oh wait, no. My garage is this room here. It was turned into a den. It's even got a fireplace over there, one of those freestanding fireplaces. But I haven't lit that thing in probably 15 years. Why not Eagles or Maples? They were probably cheaper. And he buys from a local dealer, so that may have been what the local dealer had. Mark, you never said what kind of deal you got on them. If you got them for spot price, or if you got them for spot plus 5%, or you didn't put that in your video. You just said you can get this $20,000. Put an overhead door on my den. No, it did have an overhead door, I think, at one time. But I mean, it's good and walled in now. It's got French doors instead of the garage door. But then, if I did that, then I wouldn't have any room for my other eBay stuff. I got more than 1,000 items listed on eBay. There's no need for some of that because I need to just purge out about half of it. You want to buy an American coin that doesn't exist. It was made illegally by the American federal government in the basement of the Fed building. What are you talking about? The Fed never made any coins. That's the U.S. Mint's job. Put a loading dock off the bedroom. Yeah. So the big rigs can just back right up to my house. The Aramco disc was made at the Fed? Why didn't they make it at the Mint? What? They put a coin press in the Fed? Dang. Oh, okay, here we go. They were 1888.96 each. Sales tax. $23 sales tax on what? For 20. We don't, in Texas, we don't pay sales tax on gold and silver. Yeah, I know. The the Fed has no rules. Don't you know that, 24K? That's why we need to get rid of the Fed. They didn't have any rules then. They don't have any rules now. They just do what they want. I know. In Texas, we don't have tax on bullion, but a lot of states do. You know that. New York, New Jersey has sales tax on bullion. That's why Yoshi can't get his tax free. The Fed will be gone. God, not soon enough. You and I will probably be dead by the time they finally get rid of the Fed. Krugerrands aren't money. Yeah, they are. What are you talking about? Do they not have a denomination stamped on them? They're part of the BRICS nations, right? So they're going to go back to the gold standard with China and Russia and Brazil and all them. To the moon. No one was allowed to own. Well, it wasn't silver coins, it was gold coins. 1933, Roosevelt enacted that. Everybody was supposed to turn in their gold coins. I think they turned in like 6% of them. The rest of them got kept. Even if you got rid of the Fed, would that stop the politician from printing money? Yes, it did that. Oh. Gold sovereigns after World War II. Just for trade, yeah. Yep, they're 1 troy ounce of gold, so that works for me. It's how we bought Saudi oil for a long time, wasn't it? I wonder how many. Is there a mintage record of that? I keep looking at the price of gold, and it just for the paper markets, it just won't go and stay above 1800. It's been close to it for like 3 days now. Well, they found that big hoard out in, where was it? All those coins are pristine $20 gold pieces. Crazy. What was that? It was called the Mount something hoard, wasn't it? Old Kruger's had a money value in Rand. That's when they called him Kruger. Kruger was he a prime minister? Anyway, one of the leaders of South Africa when they started making so his face is on one side, and he's an ugly dude. And is it a springbuck on the backside? Springbuck, the antelope. They never existed. Well, yeah, they existed. It all got melted down, most of it didn't, at 24K. 1995. That was as soon as we started buying oil from Russia. Being dissolved into the treasury. Well, is that gonna make it better? Would the Fed being dissolved into the treasury make everything better? I don't know. Treasury's still run by the government. Kruger was the the old man on the coin, for sure. So most of it went overseas. Yep. I mean, what good would it do to dissolve the Fed into the Treasury? just going to be the same cronies. Government people in charge of my money. Uh, yeah, it is. That is actually digital. What a train wreck that's going to be. Might as well just put up barbed wire and lock us all in and give us our ration of rice and beans. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get rid of the Fed and the IRS. I don't think a lot of people hate the Fed. A lot of people hate the IRS too. Yeah, non-government organization. Yeah. I'll stick with the devil, we know. You want to keep the Fed, Glock? Okay. Just wish governments would stop it and just decide not to print money just out of thin air. Whether it's run by the Fed or run by, and all the currencies do it. The euros, the Japanese yen, pretty much all the fiat currencies are. Hi, Sally.
Hi, I've been here the whole time.
No, you haven't. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Just kidding.
Peter, Peter, pants on fire.
Something's wrong with my
John
house.
Adams warned of this. Yeah, he did. Yeah, God. I mean, America's down through history could have been a much better nation if the politicians had left it alone. Just left it alone. Let the free market determine the value of things, and then have money that's backed by gold and
Hi,
silver.
Mike.
That's all you need. Politicians screw it up. Oh, we need money for World War II. We need money for Vietnam. We need money for COVID. We need money for infrastructure. We need money for. So let's just print more money. What do you say? And so they do. And so every dollar becomes worth less and less and less. That's why we have inflation. I get tired of seeing people blame inflation on the war in the Ukraine or the whatever.
What's good?
Hi, Mike. What, Sally?
What's good?
What's good?
What's
Yeah,
good?
sales are pretty good. I got 6 going out. How many you got going out?
One. You beat me.
One. It's better than none.
Yeah, better than zero. I have been playing with jewelry all night. I have a ton of it, and I'm trying to get it downsized to where.
You can't put all those things as the same. Well, they printed money to cover them. I'm talking about the printing of money. Yeah, you have to pay for infrastructure, but that should come out of like a general United States sales tax. That should come out of tax money, and if they run out of money, tough. That's where, all right, 24K get me riled up. We were great from 1776 to 1868, but then the corporation dynasty. Yeah. Hi, Mike. The Dark Knight Rises. Who's that? Sally? Sally, are you the Dark Knight?
Possibly.
I don't know. With your new bright light, you look kind of like a ghost instead of a dark
Some
Batman.
people would say so. Moved the prim to the other side of the room.
He
Wow.
told me. He told me.
That's not organizing. That's shit shifting.
He told me he was organizing his garage yesterday evening, and now he says, yeah, he organized it. He moved the broom to the other side of the room. That's all you did? I doubt it, but who takes more from me?
As long as it helps you with your day, I guess that's good. Something's wrong with my vacuum cleaner.
Would you quit having appliances break? You're going to go broke getting appliances.
No. But can you hear it? It keeps on, it's like trying to reset itself onto the charger, and
Keeps
then
missing or something.
yeah, something. I think I have
I'm
to
a
in
I'm a
the
vacuum cleaner and I've lost my way.
yeah,
What, one of those Roomba things that reach it
yeah,
or goes over and recharges itself?
yeah. Mine's Happy Gilmore. That's his name.
I got one of those things, but I can't figure out how to use it.
Oh my gosh, it's super easy usually, except mine. He's just being a pain in the
I
ass.
think I'll try it again since we got our new floor a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that would be great.
If it wouldn't do anything but keep a bunch of the dog hair up, because I
Well,
think Bonnie is the most sheddy dog in the world.
yeah. Even if it's just that, though, I mean, at least you would
The
be able
grill on the intake in front of the air conditioner furnace closet,
to.
it just gets matted with
Oh, God.
Bonnie hair.
Oh, I bet.
You have to scrape it off like peeling lint out of
Gross.
the laundry filter thing, the dryer filter. Let's see. Well, gold and silver are up a little bit first thing. Not much. Will it hit 1800 during the show? It's 1797 right now. Will it hit 1800? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's going to hit 1800. If gold is going to hit $1,800 an ounce.
One for yes.
So Mark, actually, he paid $18.88 plus sales tax to get his gold. So I don't know what that would equal. Will it hit 1800? It looks like it touched it a little bit right there. It went up. Yeah, it went above 1800 for a minute, but it didn't stay. Came right back down a little bit. Yeah. I'm always working on, every time I list stuff, I get a little bit more stuff off my floor. But then there's another, our local auction's got another auction on Sunday.
Jeez,
I'll probably buy some more stuff.
probably will.
My room watches me and listens and reports to the government.
Your Roomba.
Oh, your Roomba. Thanks, lag. Piece of crap. I hate lag. He, that damn lag, he keeps telling the truth. Darn you.
That's funny.
If the government wants to spy on anybody, they got better technology than a Roomba. Come on, man. Lag should be banned. Yeah, I love you too. I want you to be like the government, lag. I want you to blow smoke up my skirt and tell me everything I do is good. It'll be all right. We're not in a recession. We're just close.
Yeah, we're very, very close.
This isn't a recession. This is a slowdown in the economy. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, you do. I do the same thing with pets.
Mm-hmm.
Get a dog, and by the time it's dead, it's cost you probably $20,000 in food and vet bills. And then when you have to go out of town, you got to find somebody to keep them or take them to a kennel. Having a pet is expensive. It really is. But they're not my worst thing I've ever paid money to get.
I'm gonna take my package out real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. You would get arrested as a terrorist there, Sadie. Homeland Security would be all over your ass. I'm not peeing. I'm not peeing down your leg. It must be the rain. Yeah, I saw it on Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Taking her package out. Yeah. No, she has a. Yeah, you know what she meant. Well, Mark came in and gave his 2 cents and then he left. So did 24K. Anyway, yeah. Now, what's the deal, folks? When Scott's on the show, I get like 23 people watching the show. But when it's just me and Sally, I got 14. Uh, Scott's a good guy. He brings a lot of interest. There's Mark. He came back. Zidane is the last president of the Corporation of the United States. We hope so. Who's Tim? Do I know Tim? She need help with her package. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. What else is going on? It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Oh, sorry, Glock. I can't remember people's names. Just a few. The only reason I remember Sally is because she's got her name in her title. Uh, there was a YouTuber that used to talk on the, like 7, 8 years ago on the Silver and Gold YouTube channels, and his handle was Endafed, Endafed, Endafed. I thought that was a pretty creative handle. Yeah, Mark's probably got an arsenal sitting, like revolvers. But that one in your Krugerrand video yesterday wasn't a revolver. It was like a 9mm clip gun, wasn't it? Yeah, never have enough guns. I have enough guns. Guy can only shoot one at a time. So if I got 2 guns, Gwen can reload while I keep firing. So, Sally,
What?
while you were gone, the chat was asking if you needed help with your package. Sorry. It was
No,
them. I promise it was them. It wasn't me.
I don't need help with my package. My package is just fine.
What's that green thing you just stuck in your mouth?
A straw?
You have a green straw? Okay.
No.
You have a
It's one of
green
those still straws that have the cover.
green tip straws.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like those permanent straws? I can never get them cleaned out.
Yeah, there's a brush that comes with them.
Oh, there's a brush.
Mm-hmm.
The Fed is it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I thought it was I don't know. It was in the holster, so I guess I just assumed it was a clip gun. There's Sally finding more gold and silver jewelry.
No, I haven't found any yet. Just silver. I found lots of silver last night, actually.
Yeah. Mark talked yesterday in his video about where to store your gold and silver, and he was talking about getting like a building an outbuilding or something and burying it underneath. I was like, man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. I'm better off getting a safe.
My gold and silver is in a safe at the bottom of my deep into my swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
hmm It's got a camouflage cover over the top of it that matches the bottom of my pool. There you go.
I'm sure it does.
They call it a clip too, don't they? I know it's a magazine, but they call it
Unless
I
you don't
guess. You're
like
right. I should know. I've sold enough military surplus stuff to know what they're called. They are magazine holders. Do.
Listing a gaming router today. Starting it at
Oh, the
$80.
clip feeds the magazine. A mattress? Nah. That'd be kind of a rough sleep. You'd roll around and the coins would clank up against each other. Do.
So did anything ever come about the thing yesterday? Trump getting his house broke into?
They came out and there was one reporter that came out and said which federal magistrate or regional court magistrate was the one that put out the okay to go do the raid. He put out the warrant. He signed the warrant, and turns out he represents that. He's a lawyer representing that creepy guy. Who was that guy? The child molester guy.
Which one?
The one that would get children on the jets and take his clients flying in the jet. What was his name?
Epstein.
Epstein. Yeah. So
Really?
the same guy that issued the warrant to go search Trump's house is representing people who are implicated
That's lovely.
along with, I don't know if he's directly involved with Epstein himself or just other people that were kind of implicated in the same case. But they made it plural, like more than one person he's representing as their lawyer. So if that tells you anything, and the reporter didn't say anything about it, he just flat out said the facts that this judge is also a lawyer that represents uh, people in the Epstein. Right, Anissa? God. How in the world? I mean, that's just blatant misconduct and abuse of power and da 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 and da 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 and da da da. You could go on and on and on about that deal.
Yeah. It's like anybody who is who who had anything to do with that guy. I don't think they should be in politics at all.
I mean,
Because if you knew that was happening, if you knew the guy and then you knew what was happening, and if you knew what was happening, then I think they should all have been in prison. Lock them all up.
really? I don't doubt it, Mike. I mean, there's some pretty staunch Dems out there. Golly. All right, I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. This illegal raid worked out so good for Trump, it almost feels like a wet hat operation. So, so do you think that it's gonna go in his favor then that they didn't have any grounds to do what they did? Because if they thought that there was a chance or had proof that he did take documents out of the White House that were confidential, then wouldn't they have grounds? Just wondering.
So another deal I heard about this. Um, I think Trump was going to announce his run for presidency after the midterm elections in
Hmm.
November, or possibly even wait until the start of the new year in 2023. But because of the raid and he's seeing so much support from um, powerful Republican leaders that they're thinking Trump may up the timeline on when he
Oh,
announces his run for presidency. So that's
well, it'll be exciting. It'll be a fun show, don't you think?
really, Anissa, people are just golly. That wouldn't happen in my town. Now, if we put a Trump sticker on our car and drove into Dallas Fort Worth area, yeah, we'd probably get some road rage put on us. Yeah, if he declassified the documents, what difference does it make whether he took some of them home with him anyway? Which I don't think he did. He
Yeah.
wouldn't need to take documents home with him from the White House. He declassified them all.
Well,
All the
that's what I was saying. Did they have grounds to search? Because if they did, if they thought that they had any grounds, then he would possibly be
they
on.
probably found a few McDonald's receipts. They are a minority, but anyway. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Oh,
Yeah, that vacuum cleaner is likely to drive me crazy today. I'm gonna have to go see if I can clean the connections or whatever.
clean
Maybe
a
that.
what?
Well, like okay, so when they go up onto the to where the charging station's at,
Yeah.
it's like metal right there, and so there's metal on on the charging station and on the vacuum cleaner. So I'm thinking maybe I need to clean those connections.
They just got some dirt on them.
Maybe, yeah.
Da, 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 stock market's up, 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 up.
Yay.
It's up pretty good chunk. Why are they? Oh, Lighter than Oh, the inflation rate cooled down to 8. The reported inflation rate dropped to 8.5%, which is still incredibly high.
What was it, 9?
It was 9.1 for the month of May reported. No, month of June reported. So now we got the July report.
Shut up, Carol. I I won that vacuum cleaner in a raffle. Parents to wear.
I got one at a garage sale for like $5.
That's cool.
I need to get it out and use it.
Yeah, you should. How's Gwen doing this morning?
Oh, horrible. I said, how you
Wow.
doing this morning? She goes, worse. So we got an
Wow.
appointment with the doctor at 1:30.
Well, good. I'm glad that she's going.
She can't even walk, man. I'm gonna have to pull her up to the hospital and go in and get a wheelchair and come back out and sit her in it.
So does she think it's her back?
She doesn't know.
Oh,
I
well,
think she must have a bulging disc or slip disc
yeah,
or
it could
something.
be anything like that. I mean,
But she says there's a center nerve that runs down her spine about 14 inches long that is just killing her. And then she feels radiating nerve endings going out from that down into her hip and leg and along her back and stuff. I'm like, dang, woman. Yeah, she's in bad shape. She's been in bed for 2 days. I'm like, dang.
wow. Wow. Well,
Yeah,
that sucks. I hope they figure out something for her.
yeah. Our trip to Italy is a walking tour. That's one of the main reasons I've gotten back on the treadmill. Yesterday was my 9th day in a row on the treadmill.
Good job.
So yeah, I started August 1st, so
That's great, Todd.
the
I'm glad.
17th of September. Hopefully, I just don't collapse over dead trying to walk around Rome or something.
Yeah,
But if you're
but
walking around Rome, there's probably a Roman clergy priest there that can give me last rites or something. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I sold all my stock and now it's going up. Ugh, 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 ugh.
you're so funny,
I'm
Tim.
the worst investor in the world, I think. I remember when the housing market was real hot in the 80s, I thought I'd buy a little rent house, and so I did. And I wound up losing like $18,000 on that deal.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, yeah. They could just put me down in the catacombs with all those ossuaries and bones they got down there. That's one of the tours in Rome. You can go walk around the old catacombs underneath the city, and you're actually walking on the top of skulls. It's got bones stacked up by
Oh,
the thousands and thousands.
that sounds fun.
It sounds fun. It's kind of creepy, but it's kind of interesting too, right? It's got to be kind of like an Indiana Jones movie where he goes into the Temple of Doom or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
18K pocket change for Todd. Yeah. No, it's not. That hurt. And that was back in the day when 18,000 was worth probably 75,000 in today's money. Yeah, that was a stupid move. I should have bought Apple stock in the 80s. Or Amazon or any number of other things. Dang, market is way up. It's tricks, guys. 8.5% inflation. The only reason it came down that far is because the price of gasoline's gone down a little bit.
Yeah, it's chump change, Carol. Chump change.
But they call that down, and it is down from 9.1%, but 8.5% inflation is still just screaming. There's
Yeah.
no reason the stock market should go up with 8.5 inflation report. It's not going to keep going down. It can't. Lag to the moon. Shut up. Shut up, little punk. Yeah, Home Depot. God, there's a ton of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them that you could invest in that would have been really good.
Let's see what Amazon's doing this morning. Yeah, it's up big. All right, here's today. Boom.
Wow. Well, good job. Hi, Hank.
I still got my Amazon stock, so I picked one stock that was right, but I don't have all that much of it really. Chipotle was a great stock for a while until they started poisoning people. They didn't. Did they poison people?
They had to get those Chipotle underwear covers.
How did they poison people? Did they really? Did they have some food go bad?
I'm talking about like a South Park episode.
Oh, okay.
They call them Chipotle.
Chipotle.
It's kind of gross, but it's funny. You know, my sense of humor.
Food poisoning a bunch of times. Well, they make the food there, so if each kitchen isn't being supervised and kept clean and stuff, it's yeah, I'm sure it could happen. Lag bought Chipotle stock after it crashed. Yeah, the restaurants are all still open. They didn't close down because of that. Anyway, what else is going on?
I don't even know, man.
What else is new?
I'm just, I just keep trying to list and keep it going. That's all I can do. My numbers are way down, which sucks. And I don't think it's summer slowdown, but it could be a little bit of mix of everything.
Are you still doing the same amount of listings as you were?
Yeah, I'm still doing 5 a day
Okay, well,
and not missed any days. So I I feel like I'm doing really good and I feel like my store is growing. Thanks, Beth. I feel like my store is growing, but I'm just trying to keep my head straight and you know,
yeah, I noticed you made your hair kind of cute and curly.
thanks. It's I don't know. It does this sometimes. It just does it by itself. I don't
Really?
yeah, I don't put anything in it. I think it's like whenever it gets longer, like because I haven't cut it in a while, it just starts curling up. All I did was take a shower this morning and just I had it wet.
Uh-oh. You have a command from Beth, Sally.
I will not stop. I'm gonna get it whenever it gets better. Whenever it lets loose, I will be there with my stuff on and they can buy from me. They're going to see that I keep putting 5 in a day, 5 in a day, 5 in a day. Yeah, that's not right, Tim. For one thing, I don't flirt with married men. For another thing is I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that ever. I think it's whorish. But I know you're just joking. Shower more often? Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks, Carol. Carol thinks I should shower more often. That makes me look better, I guess. Yes, I'm gonna work on my store. I need to when me and Valerie were doing the thread up stuff and we started getting that stuff back. Well, we were going in, we were kind of cheating and going in, or at least I was. I don't know about Valerie, but I was going in and saving my pictures in thread up. And so when I got the item back, I would just post it, those pictures. They're pretty good pictures, but there's only 2 pictures of the listing. So I would just, post it on eBay and then put those 2 pictures up. Well, I need to.
What are you doing, Gwen? I already fed the cats. Yep. She can't even bend over to pick up the sack of cat food. So
Tell her to leave that for you. You'll get
yeah.
it.
The skunk was back last night.
Oh gosh.
If the cats don't eat all the food we put out for them, that skunk comes around and finishes it off.
Yeah, but I gotta redo those listings. Make sure that they're
95.
make sure that everything's correct and measurements and all of that. Put more pictures.
I used to have kind of wavy hair and I hated it.
Yeah.
I always wanted real straight hair like the Beatles. But that didn't happen. And then I got a little older and it all fell out.
Uh-oh.
It's because of all those evil women I dated in college.
Probably.
They were
That's it.
all monsters.
They put a curse on you.
I put a spell on you.
And now you're mine.
I know it, Carol. Those cats are going to turn on me. They're going to come meow. Where's mama? Where's mama? I kill you. I kill you. Like that. Like that, what's that, bomber guy that, the puppet guy, what's his, the mannequin guy? Not mannequin guy,
Who?
the comedian, Dunham, that does the puppets. Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Yeah. Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Oh, he's so funny. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's still allowed to put on that act because so many people would just say, "Oh, that's racist," you know.
Well, I think
He came out with that in a time where the hunt was on for terrorists, you know.
yeah.
Remember
They
the
kind of did it themselves.
remember the playing card sets that had pictures of every playing card had a picture of a different terrorist on the back that was being wanted and hunted. Jingle Bones.
Jingle bones.
Yeah, how come a comedian can get away with insulting people and regular people can't? Or not insulting people, being racist or being a little edgy. Of course, Chris Rock didn't get away with being edgy, did he? He got
No.
slapped. Will
No.
Smith just walks up there and smack. He hit him hard.
To tell you the truth, I still think it was a stunt.
Well,
I still do.
I don't doubt it either way, but they kept their mouths shut, and nobody got sued or no. Will Smith did get how many years is he banned from the Oscars? Like 6 or something.
Oh, really? I didn't even know he got banned.
Yeah, he's banned from the Oscars for.
Wow.
Or that's what I heard. Again, I don't know for sure.
That's kind of surprising to me, to tell you the truth.
I think the Oscar committee got together and said, "Yeah, you're banned for the next however long, several years.
Hmm.
If it looks and smells like a duck, you can't call it a duck now." Could be a frog. Yeah, I guess it could be a frog. Wednesday is watering day on the yard, so. God, we had a cloud come up in the west yesterday, and we were going, come on, rain, come on, rain, come on, come, and then it went on around. We were like, oh, yeah, 100% a frog. Ugh. All right, let's check the stock market one more time. Then we're gonna end the show and go over to Scott's show and give him a hard time. Let's see. And still about the same level. It's up. Look at that. Dow Jones is up 500 points and the Standard & Poor's is up 73. That's a significant uppage.
That would be me too, Mr. Sadie. If I assaulted somebody and they told on me or seen it in public, they would totally lock me up.
All right, I'm going to pack my packages and go give Scott a hard time. So thanks for being
All
here,
right.
folks. Thank you,
Well,
Sally, for coming on.
yeah. Hopefully they find out whatever's going on with Gwen.
I know. Thanks for being concerned about her. She needs not to be hurting.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have made 50K today. No, I wouldn't have made 50K. I would have made some, but not 50K. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.
Bye.